Bonjour, Bertin. I like your hat. I have one as well, though it seems they do totally different things for us. It amazes me how something as simple as a hat can open up so many...
It's an honor to meet you. It is here. I will repeat.
It is heat-treated, no? Tu peux la jeter maintenant! La charme
A
d'opéra!
secret reveal.
Now, for the true spark! Let's not make a scene out of it.
We share this. I can hear. Come, it is here. To a brighter future for everyone. Voilà donc ce que c'est.
Did you see the bandits?
Not even a sign, just some chipmunks.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the horses watered. We've gone quite a way farther than the assigned watch point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Fine, take a break, team. And Sergei, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time, the last thing you'll see is a missile to the face. Understood?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Hey, soldier, you want some more?
This your first time riding this horse, Lieutenant?
Yeah, he's a hungry fella.
No, he's just greedy. Uses the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you. Go get some water.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
This feels wrong, doesn't it? It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still. The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it. The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it. You been to the city?
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of letters, my townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
What? They beat on you or something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe. It's just... It should be farming season, but... They'll come back to find nothing to farm. The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all. Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty. At least they won't starve to death at the front.
But Manus Vindicti could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
Do you think the Manus will reach the dawn?
Hard to say. The main forces in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats. Who knows where they might show up next?
I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service. All I do is wait around for orders. And this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious? You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield. Мой дедушка, папа и брат. Next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look? It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses, and its flight time is measured in minutes, not hours. Or are you trying to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new SU-01 VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
Oh, I'd love to see your face when you fall from the sky. But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
It's not like you're any better. If it weren't for Colonel Sternova, you'd have gone face first in the dirt your first day on a horse. I, on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
Broomsticks aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
You're right to warn him, Lieutenant. Sergei has been stealing since he was a kid. Just last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course. Nearly broke Sergei's hand when he wrestled it from him.
Shut up! It's not like he ever used it anyway. Blin, stop making things up about me. Oh, I can't stand it here. You know what? When I get back, I'm going straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonная company.
You mean the Fifth Company? Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this? Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad. Huh? Sergei!
Someone call me?
Me! You got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
What's that, Lieutenant? I can't hear you.
I said...
Ah!
Blin!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks. The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Copy. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust. All right, let's see what you got. Two bandits down, last three heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods. Only one injured and Sasha's with him. Nothing to worry about there. Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down two. I'll find their hideout. Come on, can't you run faster? Wasting my time. At this rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink. Triple A? How the hell did they get that? Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there. Gotcha. Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their hands on it. Yeah, There's no mistaking the model. Automatic anti-aircraft gun 37, ACP-37. It's Xeno. Need to report this to the commander. Vincent will want to know too. Huh? No, 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 not now, buddy! Please get me clear of the woods. This is bad. Really bad. Steady.
Commander?
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Just catching a breath. That stuffy air will be the death of me. Besides, a little more time among the pups won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Ah, Damarovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
From Miss Galina? She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
There are no great rides ahead for now. I'll find the time to visit her. If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
This is far from the heart of the war. And with the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
What's wrong?
Out of the way, rookies. Wounded incoming.
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради бога, shot! Больно! Я больше никогда не смогу ходить!
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
On it. And find a way to shut him up before the whole camp's forced to listen to the wails of his great military feat.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it. But it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
To the war room. You too, Sabina. So, The bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and arcane-guided VT-Fuse anti-aircraft guns. You swear it, Lieutenant?
Yes. We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance. And there's no reason the locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used. I can't think of any way of transporting mass weaponry and personnel without drawing attention.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Manus Vindictae? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Yeah, the Manus. That would save us some brain juice. But I don't think that's likely. Do you know how many humans there are among the bandits? Any Manus would blast them all to bits before they gave them so much as a pistol. Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered a loss. There's no way they're under Manus Vindictae's control. There is a possibility we're ignoring here. Igor's rebels. You served under Igor, didn't you, Commander? He's more than capable of transporting personnel and supplies in unconventional ways, right?
I have to correct you, Lieutenant.
You're right. While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindictae after the ritual in Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
If it is Igor, the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front? Even if he seeks something here, why ride with bandits? He never stomached their filth before. Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips the entire basin. Or is this all by his hand? I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should reach a more solid conclusion. Sabina, double the patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia, since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended. That's an order.
All right. Understood. Right in time for dinner.
In that moment, I saw the bullet coming at me. I'm telling you, my amulet worked. Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself to the mess hall for some soup though, didn't you?
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to take me down. Speaking of soup... Look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat it.
Here, have some, Lieutenant.
Not bad.
So, what was it? How come the bandits have something powerful enough to shoot you down?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Well, it isn't hard to guess. They're obviously going to rob the villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves. Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me? I'm going to the river.
Now? You forget that bullet so quick.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill me. Trust me. You're not going to tell me you're full after that sorry excuse for a soup, are you? There may not be any crops, but I bet there are still plenty of fish in the river.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
Shot in the leg. Pfft, more like scratched.
Charon, how far have we gone since we left the road?
"15 kilometers southeast, perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary? Would you like to rest?"
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable? The one the cart driver gave us?
The cart driver.
All right. I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Memories of you insisting they let us aboard the train because you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but before we could get too far, it was stopped by some group. A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam, so we grabbed Andreas from the stock car and slipped away south. That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse. So we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Then he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
Hardly. We're in the middle of bloody nowhere. If we can't find people soon, I'll starve to death. Oh, not to blame you two. Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards. He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River. But which one is the Don? If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate. Andreas? Could I stand on your back for a minute?
What are you doing, Merle? You could fall.
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall. All right? Where could it be? All I see is grass and trees. All right, other side. Charon! Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you... Help!
You fell off your horse? I wouldn't worry. I bet even the mighty Atman has fallen once or twice. Here you are. Thanks again for helping my uncle with his cart. I know it's not much, but this is all we have right now.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you had a strong harvest this year.
The past few years were good, it's true. People had to leave to fight, but the land still blessed us. But this year has been strange. Certainly the winter. Soon after planting, the wheat grew wild. The fields are gold, yes, but there's no grain. Eat. You look starving. I've enlisted with the cavalry. There'll be plenty enough food for me there.
The cavalry?
The Xeno cavalry. Are you sure you wouldn't like any food?
I need no sustenance. Thank you for sharing the little food you have left. How may this kindness be repaid?
No need. I'll be leaving soon and there's no work to do right now. You have a beautiful horse. Wish I could have one as lovely as him. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not asking for him.
Alexei. What are you dawdling for? The team is leaving. Who are you talking to?
Just 2 refugees, sir.
Refugees? From where?
From Poland. I was looking for a friend there, but because of the war, I couldn't find...
Arcanists, aren't you? We could use your talents in the Xeno cavalry. Room, board, and meals provided.
Apologies, sir. I am only a wanderer. There is no desire to join any party within me.
And I don't have any talents at all, officer. Sir, I can't even hold a gun.
Then you'd better leave soon. This place is crawling with bandits.
Bandits?
Brigands, raiders, ruffians. You didn't bump into any on your way here? Lucky dogs. Though you can thank the cavalry corps for that. But even with our efforts, the situation's been getting worse. Somehow they've got new weapons. We might be facing a serious battle.
Even all this way away, they're still fighting?
The flames of conflict burn everywhere. This is why I'm asking you to join us. Xeno needs new blood if we're to ever know peace. If you change your mind, come to our camp. It's downstream of the Don, past the city. Quit milling around like chickens and form rank.
Sir! Bandit cavalry incoming, the size of a platoon. What do we do?
Can you still ride?
Yes, sir!
Then hurry to the sitch and report this. The rest of you, form a blockade. Do not allow the bandits to enter the village.
Sir, yes, sir!
Rookies! There is no escape. Turn your back to the enemy and they will take the opportunity. Take up your weapons. Protect your families.
What? Bandits?
Let Andreas take you. Leave here, Meren.
What? What about you?
I'll just run off when danger comes. That is what you said. Do not waste any more time.
I don't even know where to...
Downstream of the Don River, like the officer said. Now go.
Andreas! I'm slipping!
Don't let her get away! Fire!
Run,
across the Don. Spread out and surround her.
What? The Dawn? Oh no.
She's slowing down. Don't shoot. You might hit that beauty she's riding. I'll take her out, and I'll get the horse.
No. What?
Commander!
Speak.
Perevasnaya is lost. We don't know the details of the situation, but it's surely devastating. The refugees said they saw a huge smoke cloud coming from the village. At least 3 settlements have been attacked. The survivors say the weapons employed were unconventional. The villages struck are all upstream from here, northeast of Beregrad. I suggest we quickly position the main force here, here, and here, to seize advantageous terrain. Sir.
Headquarters has spoken.
What did they say? They wouldn't interfere with the Cavalry Corps' tactics, would they?
We withdraw from the Don in 2 weeks. We will engage Manus Vindictae in Hungary next month.
I don't understand, sir. Bandits are killing and robbing civilians in higher numbers than ever. And we've just been told to leave? Are you certain headquarters is fully aware of the situation?
They are more aware than any of us. Intelligence gave their conclusion. We've stumbled upon Igor's army.
Then they should send reinforcements. End the rebels once and for all. Not ask us to run away with our tails between our legs.
There are no reinforcements. Manus Vindictae's army marches on the Foundation headquarters as we speak. The front is under immense pressure. Don't forget that our mission here was to recruit new blood to bolster headquarters' defenses. As for Igor, he cut ties with Manus Vindictae after Antarctica. They say some kind of bargain was struck, though the terms remain unknown. Since then, the rebels have crossed no blades with either the Foundation or Zeno. The Joint Committee wants to keep it that way.
So, they want us to leave so we won't fight Igor?
Correct.
К чёрту! All this time the Foundation, especially those hawks, has been belittling Zeno for Igor's betrayal. Yet here they are, still trying to stay in his good graces?
Politicians, Sabina. For them, the two don't clash.
Politicians? Ha! I'm sick to death of the conniving bastards. To hell with the Foundation, to hell with those ridiculous bird parties, to hell with Irenai, and to hell with...
Sabina.
Their lapdog Lilia. Her support? Don't make me laugh. I know why they sent her. She's both Xeno and Foundation. Her file says loyalty guaranteed after investigation. She's a surveillant, a Foundation babysitter, monitoring you, me, everyone, so the Dawn doesn't become the next Sao Paulo. It's an insult, a humiliation. Xeno should never have to yield to those so-called hawks.
Colonel Sabina Sternova, have you lost your senses? Do you accuse Lieutenant Lilia based on proof, or only because of her ties to the Foundation?
Ivan, your nice people have done it. Xeno's fate is inevitable. I write this letter only as a reminder from one friend to another. The Joint Committee is tightening its control over Xeno's military operations. Every commander stationed outside of HQ must be accompanied by a liaison entrusted by the Foundation. You were once Igor's most trusted subordinate. For that reason alone, the Hawks were planning to torture you during the trial. All I could do was assure the committee of your loyalty and assign the least capable liaison to you, the Flying Witch. I'm sure you've heard this title before. She has no interest in politics, never writes reports unless forced to, and in many ways shares your temperament. That said, ensure you strictly follow every order, both from Xeno and the Foundation. We must be smart. The burden on you is much heavier than you realize. Do not embarrass us. Som. I'll begin preparations for the withdrawal, if that is your order.
Orders are to assemble all cavalrymen in Belgrade. We hold the city for 2 weeks. Then, we withdraw.
We're withdrawing anyway. Why risk the 2 weeks?
For the safety of the Timekeeper.
The Timekeeper?
We've contacted the Cavalry Corps in the Don River Basin. Lieutenant Lilia's communication device was damaged during the battle, but she has returned to her post safely.
That's a relief.
However, according to her report, it's all but confirmed that Igor's rebels have shown up at the Eastern Front. Burton, is it possible to delay your plans to travel to Belgrade? A conflict is highly likely to break out there.
Kriya's privately conveyed to me a message about Erd. It said there's some information to be gleaned about her in Belgrade. I'm not sure how dependable it is. But since it concerns Erd's whereabouts, I have no choice but to go.
I appreciate you sharing the source of your information with me. But Kriya's... Before the Antarctic operation, he was just a liaison of the Foundation's military department, responsible for communication and coordination between the Foundation and the Xeno Task Force. He got promoted after we entered this era, but all information held by the Foundation concerning Erd is strictly controlled. only accessible to the authorized few. And he's not one of them. More likely than not, this information came directly from the Hawks. They're using you to obtain information they can't legally acquire themselves. And Kreus is their intermediary.
Locating Erd has been my primary mission since the 8th storm. A mission that may prove useful to the Foundation, don't you think?
If this information really does help you find Erd, then yes, it would be good news for everyone, no matter their affiliation. But in the Hawks' eyes, you'd owe them one. They might hold this over you if and when the time comes for you to choose a side. What's more, the expansion of Team Timekeeper was spearheaded by the Hawks. It's only natural that people are starting to doubt Timekeeper's neutrality. I know you have no political inclinations, but the Hawks are creating an image that you are working with them. I'm not saying this to stop you, Vertin. I simply want to keep you abreast of what's happening inside Foundation.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Please accept my official application to travel to Berograd.
I see. After the Joint Committee's admonition, Admiral Sohm ordered the Cavalry Corps to prioritize the safety of the city. Berograd should be safe for a time.
What's the committee's attitude towards Igor now?
Igor is the enemy. However, reports from the Western Front state he's no longer working with the Menace. We're currently re-evaluating Igor's motivations. That said, the committee does hope to avoid making enemies. Our relationship with Xeno has become somewhat fragile since the real war began. Permission granted, Timekeeper. Pack your bags. I'll have Sharon deliver the paperwork to Seneto.
Thank you, Madam Z. I'll do my best to return before the war breaks out.
You always follow your own judgment, Vertin. A precious quality in this era. I hope it never changes.
Hey! I got something! Sasha, come give me a hand!
Got it! Bog Swami, this is heavy.
Must be a big one. Come on, Sasha, put your back into it.
Have you ever caught a fish this big before?
Never. The fish done all the growing this year instead of the crops? Just a bit further. Grab tight. On my mark. 1, 2, 3.
Go check it out. I dare say even my dedushka has never seen fish so big.
Huh? This is...
What kind of fish is it, Sergei?
What da. Sasha! It's a person.
A person? Have you lost your mind?
Help me.
Blin! Hurry up, will you? It's a living person! We have to take her to camp!
Andreas. Charon. Where am I?
You're awake? Try getting to your feet.
My head's spinning. I can hardly...
Whoa, easy now. Just try and take a few steps. It'll help, trust me.
What is this place?
Relax. You're in the Xeno Cavalry Corps camp. It's safe here.
Xeno? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Sergei, I heard you found the girl.
No, it can't be.
We fished her out of the river, Lieutenant. She just woke up.
And you just brought her straight into camp? She's obviously not a local. What if she's a rebel spy, huh?
Sure, she's not a local, but she doesn't seem like a bandit either.
Fair enough. What's your name?
Meryl.
Meryl? Not from around here, then. How'd you end up in the water?
I came seeking refuge near the river, and then I was chased by some people. Bandits or something. I tried to escape, but I fell off my horse and... into the river.
Send her somewhere safe after she recovers. We'll decamp tomorrow morning, station in Tamarovka for a day, and then head to the city. Commander's orders.
Dunno. That's my home. I can visit my aunt and uncle. I can sleep in my own bed for a night.
You'll have to apply for leave to do that. You eaten anything, Meryl? We still got some canned meat from the Foundation.
Canned meat.
Too bad I only caught you today, huh?
sorry.
Don't worry. It's not every day you fish a person out of the river. Oh, by the way, you can stay at my uncle's when we arrive in Tamarovka if you like. It's no Zimny Dvorets, but it's better than a tent, that's for sure.
You live with your uncle?
Yeah. Father died at the front 4 years ago, and my mother was sick. Lost her 2 years later. My aunt and uncle took me in. I do have to do farm work to earn my keep, but that's no big deal. How about you? Where are you from? You said you're a refugee. Where's your family now?
I don't have a family. An orphanage took me in. I grew up there. Are there many locals in the cavalry? Like you?
Yeah, most of us actually. Back when Zeno first got here, there were only 1,000 people. The cavalry corps didn't even exist. When the famine struck the steppe, and even potatoes wouldn't grow, the cavalry gave us food and shelter. So I thought, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to join them. At least then I could save some food for my family.
But you've enlisted in an army. You'll have to fight.
But I haven't had to yet. And everyone's alive and fitter than ever. Isn't that enough?
Friends already, huh?
Nothing for me, Lieutenant?
Too slow. Got to get it yourself now.
There was a time I thought you would lead us to the Eternal. I thought you were like me, a man with ambition, a leader worth following. But look what you've become. A coward. You buckled while I stood tall. I have far excelled you, Igor, and the world will worship me for it. No mortal can transcend eternity, Krutov. Your arrogance has gone beyond your means, turning you cruel and foolish. How disappointing. You can't kill me, Igor. You...
Bring everyone here! Separate the Arcanists from the humans. Xeno's captives in their own line. Move it, slackers!
Useless. I knew that witless ritualist was not to be trusted.
General Krutov. You have awoken, yet the incense has yet to fade. I suggest you return to your dreams until you're capable of overcoming your nightmare.
Enough of your riddles and trickery. Why are you here?
Captives. The first batch has arrived.
Then you do as we agreed. Take the Arcanists and leave the rest to me. What part of that do you not understand?
There is a peculiar individual among the captives. Unawakened. We didn't discuss how to deal with them.
Unawakened? Those can be particularly useful. What do you know of it?
Thanks to the knowledge bestowed by her, I was able to glean some insight. Though I'm surprised to have encountered it here. It seems the human fools named it after a mythological deity, as if by doing so, it would somehow render it capable of resting their sinful souls in peace.
Interesting. Take me to it. Charon, is it?
Why did you kill those who surrendered?
Well, too many mouths to feed. There isn't enough food across the entire Dawn to keep everyone alive through the winter.
You could have set them free. They were only civilians. They would cause you no trouble.
Civilian implies civilization. Civility, wouldn't you say? The Cossacks are barbarians. Setting them free would only bolster my enemies. I will not take the risk. Intriguing. Just as the ritualists said. Tell me, are you able to foresee a man's death?
The shadow of death lingers over these grasslands. Countless will die in a killing driven by starvation and hatred. That is what brought me here.
A shadow, you say? I see a man walking the grasslands, the dead nourishing the soil. He stands amid a bountiful harvest. I am that man. Your shadow of death means nothing. What I need is a precise prophecy, one for a single man. For me.
I cannot do such a thing, nor is there any desire to.
I am offering you a chance, Awakened. Serve me and my army, and I will spare you the Ritualist's hand.
Ritualist?
This is her work. She tells me you dispelled another incantation cast by her kind, on a human soldier. She's desperate to tear you apart and see how you did it. Some special arcane skill, she claims. Trust me, what she will do to you is one thing you do not want to foresee.
Manus Vindictae.
Ah, so you can see some specifics. Well, what is your decision?
No. Neither your enemy nor your ally. There is nothing I can do for you but bury the dead.
Difference of opinion. Why am I surprised? You're just like the rest of them. One bad decision after another. And I am left to right their wrongs. It seems only I can. I gave you your chance, freak.
You heard, Meryl? A Foundation big shot's coming to the village. That's a first.
Big shot? Who?
Not sure. But the commander needs to welcome them personally. Forget it. None of our business. Natash! Huh?
Sergei, isn't this your hometown? Why are they staring at you like that?
I don't know. It's not like I've made that many enemies. Just one or two at most. Anyway, let's go meet my uncle. See that house with the iron sheeting? That's our home. Дядя Pietro! What's going on?
Maybe something happened? Should we go ask him?
What's wrong, Dядя Pietro?
You tell me, did your commander say you'd fight those bandits or not?
Of course.
When?
That I don't know. It's a military secret.
Word is you're going to the city, the lot of you. So, where does that leave the rest of us, The villagers need protecting too. All right, Seryosa, I understand. Everything's packed and ready to go. Come, we're leaving to your cousins in Petrovka.
Dядя Pietro, could you just tell me what's going on? I'm not deserting Zeno. It's fine. She's a friend.
The cavalry is leaving us here to die, and the refugees from upstream. They said there are tens of thousands of bandits up there. I don't know where they all came from, but your cavalry's nothing compared to that, right? You'll never fight them all off. And keep this quiet, but the Golduni left and joined the bandits. Что? They said they'd punish anyone who stands with the cavalry when they return. If you can't fight them off, they'll burn the village to ashes. So, are you coming with us? Yes or no?
I see Lilia.
That must be the commander of the Xeno cavalry beside her.
Capitan! Why did the Foundation send you here? Isn't exactly the safest place in the world right now.
I applied for it. There's something I need to find in Beregrad. Don't give me that look, Lilia. Madame Z approved it.
All right, what Z says goes.
I'm glad to see you safe and sound, Miss Lilia. Your message had us worried.
Huh. The Foundation seriously needs to update their communication devices. At least make them bulletproof.
Timekeeper.
Commander Ivan, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you could, a brief walkthrough of the situation in Beregrad and the surrounding areas would be most helpful.
Of course. But tell me, where did that company behind you spring from? I received no word in our communications.
Vice Admiral Burakov. I am the medic of the Foundation's Special Unit 12. Behind me are the soldiers returning from the front lines, and our field medical team. Every one of them is willing to enlist in the cavalry and join the fight against the bandits.
Good to know. Go to Colonel Sabina Sternova. You will see your men settled.
Yes, Commander.
Follow me, if you will, Timekeeper. Intelligence has spoken. The scattered bandit forces are converging upstream of the Dawn. They carry Xeno weaponry, though their identity is yet unknown. Most likely this is Igor's doing, though we've kept clear of them thus far, as headquarters ordered. Villages have been plundered. Many have fled downstream, yet most cling to their homes. Xeno has ordered the cavalry station in Beregrad until your mission is complete. We ride at dawn.
Many of your cavalrymen are locals from the era. What do they think of Igor?
What happened in Sao Paulo is classified. To them, he's a warlord like any other. We do have a controlled route to the city, but, Timekeeper, are you certain you wish to enter? The rebels could strike at any moment.
Yes. I'll complete my mission quickly. Hopefully before any conflict arises.
I see. Then tell me the details of your mission so that I may lend my hand.
There's a place in the city called the Amber Room. It's said to hold an important clue about the storm. Does it sound familiar at all, Commander?
Not the Yantarne Komnata in St. Petersburg, I presume. We're a long way off from there. Then no, can't say it does. It seems I cannot aid you much in this. Timekeeper, may I ask, besides your storm investigation, are you also here to deal with the Golden Famine? We tried ourselves, but Xeno soldiers have little experience in arcane matters. We couldn't unearth the root.
I'm sorry. I didn't receive any information on that matter. But I'll keep an eye out for you.
I see. The cavalry will aid you in any way we can, but with our strength as it is, I cannot guarantee the safety of Belgrade.
I'm not sure how much it will help, but I heard reinforcements are on the way. The newly formed Flying Witch Company will arrive soon, along with a new broomstick for Lilia.
Xeno reformed the Flying Witches?
No. This unit belongs to the Foundation. Lilia, committee member Irenai asks if you'll serve as its temporary captain. What do you say?
We haven't seen the owner of this place for 2 years. The elder said you can stay here for a few days.
This is spacious.
Yeah. The stable in the yard still needs some fixing up, so the cavalry will have to take care of your horse, if you don't mind.
That would be kind of you. Thank you very much.
It's no big deal. What's one more horse to feed?
Is that a rat? Or a child from the village? Never mind. I need a rest. Who's there? Vanished? Just like that? What? That was definitely a person. A person sneaking in the shadows around the cavalry station. Suspicious, to be sure. A spy, perhaps? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Is that a fiddler crab? On the dawn step? Got you! Enough, shapeshifter. This is absurd. How would a fiddler crab make it out here to the plane? And might I remind you that you're too big to be a crab.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Mero? How did you...
Don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
You mean to say you plan to stay here until the war is over?
Well, I don't really have much choice. At least with the cavalry, I won't starve.
And if the storm comes, what then?
I'll be fine. I took an equilibrium umbrella with me. And maybe in the next era, I'll find a safer place to stay. Oh no! I lost it when the bandits chased me.
This is serious, Mero. Do you have any idea what they do to deserters? Do you think hiding with Zeno will prevent the Foundation from finding you?
I don't know.
You may survive one storm, but what about the next? And the others after that?
Please, Masha.
How will you know which era the storm will take us to next?
Masha, come on, please.
Honestly, what am I to do with you?
So, why are you here?
I was taking a group of Don Cossacks home, and heard the timekeeper was going the same direction, so we met on the road and traveled the rest of the way together. Now that I have arrived, Kreas has requested I stay by the timekeeper's side until she completes her mission. Then I'll return with her.
You're not going to bring me back to Kreas, are you?
If only I could. But with Kreas comes the Foundation. Either way, I'll be sure to bring you back. Running around alone out here is far more dangerous than anything the Foundation could do. Does anybody else here know you, aside from me?
No. I know the timekeeper and Lieutenant Lilia, but I don't think they know me. But Sonetto, Vertin's assistant, I'm not so sure. We were classmates for a few years, but we didn't talk much.
I see. Stay close with me then, and don't let Sonetto see you. It would be best if we solved this without any interference from a third party. Paravian and I may be able to plead your case, but if we're to have any chance of being successful, you can't run away. Not again.
What is that?
It's the Foundation's flight unit. They're here.
Lieutenant, we're losing sight of you. Then you better learn how to get your speed up to 240 in 5 seconds. But at this height, according to the manual... The manual? That's for nerds. Are you nerds? Move into split formation and prepare to climb. Brooms up! Copy that. Hold altitude. See the targets by the river. Yes, Lieutenant. Good. Real enemies won't just stand around and wait for you to strike. But training like this can sharpen your eye. Flank the targets from both sides, avoid friendly fire, and dive!
Capitan! Oh, Commander! New broom's nice. Rookies aren't too bad either. Only problem is, they rely on the tech too much. Should spend a little more time on their arcane skills. Have to say, I never thought I'd wear a Foundation uniform. Wait. Don't tell me I have to follow the committee's orders from now on.
Don't worry. You're still on Team Timekeeper. Your new uniform's just for easy identification while you're acting as flight captain.
All right.
You have some time to sharpen your little birds, but conflict rides fast. Work quick. The Foundation swore us enough fuel and ammunition for your entire unit, and more besides. You alone have access to it. No applications, no paperwork. Just go directly to the quartermaster.
Nice. I'll make sure the rookies never step foot on the ground.
Mr. Iranai said that this is the Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer combat debut. He hopes to hear some feedback from you.
Well, it's faster, got stronger firepower, and better maneuverability. Basically an all-round improvement. Haven't used it for long, though. Any major defects you know of?
The price. 102 costs nearly triple the amount of an 01, or even more.
Who's paying for repairs?
Me. The Esu Noi Nouveau Voyer assigned to you is the property of Team Timekeeper.
Okay. I'll do my best not to break it.
That is all. Dismissed.
Capitan, I need to go take care of the baby birds.
All right. See you later, Lilia.
Timekeeper.
Anything I can help you with, Commander?
Hungry? Come to my home for a meal, won't you? I'll send for your assistant too. My mother's stew could raise a fallen horse. She would love for you to try it.
Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Do you mean to say that your home is in Tamarovka?
That's right. Will you come? Mama.
Vanyusha, did you bring guests?
Good afternoon, madam. I'm Vertin, timekeeper of the Foundation, and this is Soneto, my assistant.
Oh, so you're the one. When Vanyusha told me there would be important guests joining us, I hardly expected them to be so young. Oh, I meant nothing by it, Rodnaya. Just the words of an old woman. Honestly, Vanyusha, you must tell me if you plan to bring growing young ladies to lunch.
We're just here for a simple meal, Mama. No feasts while others starve.
The meal looks delicious, madam. More than enough for us.
Timekeeper, Miss Soneto, sit, eat.
Thank you.
You will have to forgive me. This is all I have to offer at the moment.
You have food enough for the winter, Mama?
Oh, don't worry about me. Though if things go on like this, who can say? Miss Timekeeper, are you here to end the famine?
Please, call me Vertin, madam. As for this golden famine, I will try my best to give it a thorough investigation.
You should know, Vanyusha. Many have told me to leave with them. But I have stayed, trusting that you will find a way. Some of those fleeing south passed through the village. They said the attackers are different. They only take Alduni, arcanists, as captives.
Arcanists?
Yes. The poor things who refused to cooperate were beaten half to death before they took them. As for the humans, well,
But Igor's army would have taken humans too.
Igor?
Soneto, you must try this pickled watermelon.
Oh, okay.
It really is delicious, madam. Quite different from any I've ever tasted. Might I ask how you made it?
It warms an old woman's heart to hear such things. Nothing special, really. Though many underestimate the importance of the barrel. apologies again for the poor meal.
Hush now. The meal was hearty and our bellies are full. There are a few stews better than yours.
Yes, it was just what we needed, madam.
I know you have questions, but this is not the place to talk. Come, walk with me.
How could Miss Galena be your mother?
Timekeeper, you know the same pain, yes? To witness the storm take away those you love. We all do. If that face appeared again, full of light and life before your eyes, could you still your heart? When I saw her again, she was no longer my mother, but a teacher with no children, devoted wholly to her students. She never once left home.
The reason for this phenomenon still remains unknown. However, observations have shown that each of them has a complete memory, identity, and social relations. Their independent will is undeniable. We can't force them to be the person we think they are.
I know. To speak of the storm would only break her. She would shun me. But in time, she took me as her child. In the end, I have a mother again. That is enough for me.
I'm glad you figured it out.
Figured it out? The truth is the opposite, Timekeeper. I chased Galena like a lost pup, hoping to find my mother in her. And I did. Her face, her body, every line and wrinkle, she is the mother I lost to the first storm, down to the gentle smile when she talks to me. Think of it. Those you lost, standing before you again. Only their clothes and memory changed. Would you call them dead and gone? Would you not hold them close, praying memory returns?
It's hard to say. I've never personally dealt with such a thing. Perhaps I'll have an answer if I do.
It was on land like this that my father first set me on a chestnut mare and showed me the reins. My mother watched on, afraid I would fall, no doubt. But she knew this was the way for every child. For centuries, the Cossacks have lived by this steppe. She feeds us, she fights us. Rebellion runs free in our blood. The steppe never changes, nor do her people. Sometimes I find myself asking, is this truly a false 1920? You, Timekeeper, you have lived through many eras. We will never wholly understand one another.
From what I do understand, you were a survivor of the first storm. You've lived through all these eras too. I don't see the difference.
True. Yet I am marked by my hometown, my own time long before the storm ever struck. I was forged a Cossack, and the Cossack I remain no matter the era. And you, Timekeeper? Which era is your home? Even 1999 must feel like another world to you. I do not belittle your path. I only say losing time and home leaves a wound in the heart. Politics aside, I respect you. You are the Timekeeper, the master of all ages and all people. Many consider you a savior. And I? I am but a man with mortal ties. Zeno has every reason to keep me at arm's length.
Commander, wait.
Yes? What more is there to say?
I have no power to change your decision. But I have a mission here. I need to know. Will you follow Zeno's orders and lead your army to Berograd?
I will see you safe to the city and stand with you in your mission. This I swear.
I understand.
Commander!
Commander! What are you doing out here? I thought you were at home.
What's the matter?
They got too drunk. A brawl's broken out.
Who's next?
This has nothing to do with you, outsider.
Scatter!
Commander. Forgive me for bruising your soldiers. I don't mean to interfere with the Cavalry Corps' internal affairs, but this incident could cause serious harm to people outside the military.
What is this?
Someone discovered a stash of unfamiliar weapons in these two children's house. It seems their uncle joined the bandits last night.
These children, they're from an Arcanist family.
Yes, some Arcanist villagers fled upstream, claiming they would join the bandits and return to rob the others. Some soldiers thought it prudent to do a preemptive strike.
Are you hurt?
No, they didn't harm me.
You've stopped the worst. Thank you, Miss Marsha. Leave them to me.
Certainly.
There may come a day when we cross blades with our townsfolk. A day none of us prays to see. This war will scar us. It will scar our children. Our children's children. The Dawn will carry our deeds for centuries. Those who take up arms with bandits are our enemies. And we will answer with bullet and blade. But their families will not suffer. They are our people, her people. No harm will come to them by our hand, else we become those we fight.
Then what are we waiting for? Why are we stationing in the city?
We aren't city guards, we're riders. We should be out on the steppe hunting down the bandits.
Right. These are our homes they're destroying. How can we just stay in the city and watch them burn?
If the cavalry won't go, then we should go ourselves. Split up by village and defend our own.
Then the enemy will seize the chance. And one by one the blood of you and your families will water the Dawn. We fight for the peace of the steppe. If she is to flourish as she once did, then we must stand united upon her plains. No more words on this. I forbid it. All those who brawled will be punished as necessary. Now, go to your chief and get packed. The rest period is cancelled. We ride in 1 hour.
Ah, so good you joined me at the Vanguard. Interesting company, the two of you. What with all your stories from the West.
Pretty sure it was you who insisted on coming with us.
Reminds me of my days scouting for the Order. It wasn't an easy position to be in.
At this rate, it'll be dark before half the Corps sees the city. Best we hop off and wait for the others to catch up.
Careful, Beryl. You'll break a leg if you dismount like that. Here, take my hand.
Thank you, Masha. Finally a bit of a break.
Sergei, the sun will go down before we arrive. Then we'll be transitioning to a night march.
Yeah, we were supposed to put up for a night in Tamarovka and leave at dawn. What kind of army starts a march in the afternoon?
Night marches come with considerable dangers, especially when we don't know the enemy's movements. What's got the commander so anxious?
He's a commander. He must have his reasons. Believe me, I know what it takes to lead a troop. My great-grandfather was a general, you know. fought off Napoleon side by side with the Tsar himself. Came home with a chest of medals, too. Shame my family lost them. If you ask me, it's because of the timekeeper. The sooner she finishes up whatever it is she wants to do in the city, the sooner he can send her on her way. Then, we won't be stuck guarding the city, and we can finally show the bandits what's what. You know how dangerous they are.
What's the timekeeper doing here?
You could always ask her. Aren't the two of you around the same age? Wouldn't you have been classmates at school?
Seriously? Can't we just drop this? Burton was already the timekeeper by the time I got there. I never saw her in school.
The SPTM. A school full of arcanists. It should be an interesting place.
Not as much as you'd think. Everything we learned was for the benefit of humanity and the supreme mission of human survival. Every day, there's a morning broadcast of the school motto in 12 languages, and the student handbook's thicker than the Oxford Dictionary. Oh, and the fence. It's electrocuted. Can you imagine? 230 volts of electricity buzzing day and night. It's more like a prison than a school. There was a rumor back then that a group of students managed to escape. People said it was the timekeeper who organized it.
The timekeeper? That's difficult to imagine. She seems very level-headed.
People were kind of scared of her. Apparently, she was their leader.
Did she or the other children bully you?
Not at all. Why do you ask?
I was bullied by someone of that type when I was in the Order. I was about half the age I am now. As an arcanist, my physical fitness was poor before I received training from the Order. Some older squires would give newcomers like me a hard time. We didn't stand a chance.
What's a squire?
They serve the knights, and are usually candidates for knighthood. Newcomers take on menial tasks while they study the arcane skills of the Order. Those who master them become squires.
Wow, and you ended up a knight. Did you train thinking you'd go to war?
War. I had always pictured it as something far off. A legendary battle of dreams and ideas. Until it broke out. I'm no longer so naive.
You must have taught those bullies of yours a lesson, right?
Very few squires are granted knighthood.
All right, rest's over. Back in your saddles. Better not let the team see us lounging around. You'll see Berigrad once we reach the top of the slope. Those were some stories. Didn't have anything half as exciting in my childhood. By the way, I could show you around the city if you've got time. I know it well. There's a Turkish place that makes the best kebabs. Ah, but they might have fled already.
Behold!
The dawn's great. What?
What's wrong?
Wait, am I seeing things? Why are there so many people outside the city?
This is an army. They're blocking the entrance.
What? At this time of day?
Sergei, tell the commander to halt the march. Merle and I will stay and observe their movements. Go.
All right.
Outside Belgrade, did you get a clear look? Bandits or other forces?
I'm not sure, but they're definitely not bandits. There are too many of them, and I think I saw armored cars. Oh, and a banner with a griffin on it.
A griffin. Hold all regiments. Hold the advance and take the high ground outside Belgrade. Do not engage.
Yes, Commander.
A griffin.
Igor's banner.
So he's here. Just outside Belgrade. Only half a day's march away. Our orders are to enter Belgrade. If Igor blocks our way or tries to attack, we have reason to engage.
But the city and its people may already be under his thumb. If the upstream villages truly were pillaged by his hand, then he may threaten us with the lives of Belgrade's people. Lieutenant Lilia, your unit will confirm the number and formation of Igor's army. Retreat if attacked. Suffer no losses.
On it.
I'll be damned. It's really him, Igor. After all this time, he just shows up here in Belgrade? What's he trying to do, exactly?
Whatever it is, he should do it soon so we can end him. I bet he wants to take his chances against us, too.
Not so fast. You know Igor parted ways with Manus Vindictae after the Antarctic operation.
Are you on that traitor's side?
He parted ways with us, too!
All right. Quit your bickering. The flight unit's back. It's all up to the commander now.
Status.
It's weird. It's Igor, all right? Triple ace and all, but they didn't attack. I flew low, too. Even looked eye to eye with the soldiers, but they still held fire. As for the city, there's no signs of damage. Or of Igor's men.
His soldiers are all outside the city?
Yeah, got his main force positioned along the main road to it. It's like he wants us to see him.
He wants us to see him.
If he wanted to stop our advance, capturing the city would have been the best bet. It's almost like he's welcoming us.
What?
That's...
Calm yourself, Lieutenant. A rider must assess the terrain before he takes to a gallop.
Commander Ivan Ivanovich, it's been a while.
A long time indeed. What message do you bring, Ptolemy?
Admiral Igor wishes to talk with you and the Timekeeper, who is currently under your protection. There's something important he wants to discuss. About Beregrad, the Dawn, and the Timekeeper's mission.
Igor has the information I need.
Seems he knows why you're here, though this could be a ploy.
It's too dangerous for the Timekeeper to meet Igor in person. They should speak via communication device instead.
They could easily have reached us through such devices, given this message was brought by one of his most trusted subordinates. I don't think it's negotiable. What are your thoughts, Commander?
I want to know his purpose here, and him stationing outside the city does look like a gesture of goodwill. That said, I shouldn't meet him in private. Word will surely reach the Joint Committee.
I understand your concerns, but either way, I'll meet him.
Timekeeper?
I currently have almost no information on my mission. I'd like to know what he has to say, even if it's a lie.
Our orders are to avoid confrontation. Accepting his request may be the way to do that. But whether I join the meeting is your decision.
Me?
The committee will not question your motivations. If I attend, let it be by your bidding. Then if they question me, I will have my defense.
I see. I'll make the decision.
But how can we ensure the safety of the Timekeeper and the others?
Meeting Igor, huh? Take me with you, Wurtson. I'd like to hear what he's got to say.
All right. I accept Igor's invitation, and I request the Commander join me. To ensure the safety of both parties, I suggest we each bring our own bodyguards. Lilia will be ours.
You could use another Timekeeper.
Sanato, you're the only one who knows the details of the mission besides myself. One of us should stay in a safe place.
Relax. I'll bring Wurtson back in one piece.
Understood. Please be careful, Timekeeper. I'll prepare a teleport disk for you.
So it stands. I'll send a rider to Igor's messenger. We meet on the open plain, within striking distance of both sides.
I'm sorry that this is the way we meet again.
I feel the same, Igor. What did you want to talk about?
After the last storm, you helped Moldir escape Antarctica and avoid investigation by the Foundation. You have my thanks.
She provided us valuable support. I simply returned the favor.
If that's all you got to say, then send a thank you letter. Get to the point. What do you want?
There are some matters I want to clarify.
Where you want to start? From the first time you put on the Xeno uniform? Or from Sao Paulo?
São Paulo. Let's start there. Before I arrived in São Paulo, I struck a deal with the dead Arcana.
You communicated with Arcana after her death?
Yes, you witnessed the events in Antarctica. I trust there is no need to explain why I heard her voice. Death and resurrection are part of the myth she aimed to construct. I refused to become her follower, but I desperately needed the reward only she could provide.
Arcana needed Erd to complete her resurrection ritual. What did you need?
A true shelter. A boon, a hidden place. A promise from the surpassing excellence. She used many words for this little cube. Is it familiar to you, Timekeeper?
The material's similar to the Tear of Kamala.
The origin is the same, but their function is different.
Why make a deal with Arcana if just to avoid the storm? The Foundation already provides you shelter.
When you learn of Urt and the Amber Room, you will understand why I cannot trust the Foundation's promises. They have chosen a perilous path.
You know about the Amber Room too?
I know what led you here. Urt, Amber Room, the words appear together. But whoever gave you this intelligence likely knows little more than that. Beregrad is not a large city, but without guidance you will never find the Amber Room, even if you turn it inside out. Fortunately, its location is not a secret to me. Because I was involved in it all.
How much more do you know?
No more questions. I am no longer bound by the Foundation's confidentiality rules. I can lead you directly to the answers. Ivan, I know you care deeply for the Dawn. I admit some responsibility for the looting of the upstream villages.
Then, it was you?
It was Krutov.
Krutov? Hear you. What difference is there? He betrayed Xeno at your side in Sao Paulo. He follows your orders.
Not since Antarctica. With the new era, Krutov has taken his own path. We have some differences of opinion. The Manos deal was a one-off, But Krutov wants more. He believed our reward should be greater, that receiving only a small black cube was like pleasing a child with a toy.
A traitor among traitors. Guess people do get what they deserve.
Sharp. You're right. I should have known that without Zeno, his desire would grow beyond my control. I will take the blame for his madness.
And for the Xeno soldiers you killed in Sao Paulo.
I will not deny it, and I will atone. But I must first stop what Krutov has done to the Don Basin. I trusted him, trained him under my command, but failed to see his inflating ambition. I did not snuff it when I had the chance. In the end, he built an army from my soldiers and weapons, and from the manors and other sources. In this era, our relationship has become rancorous. He hopes to snatch the boon, and I hope to end this matter once and for all.
Then he and his bandit forces now belong to Manus Vindicte.
He works with them as an ally, not a follower. He has not undergone the masked trial. Likely his arrogance is the reason.
Whether he has joined the Manus or not, it matters little. These differences of opinion among you rebels are the cause of the Don's suffering. If an ounce of duty is left in you, end it, quickly.
I will launch an attack on Krutov when the time is right, but the battle will be hard fought. I'm sure you already have some information, but Krutov is more powerful than you think. Xeno weapons, Manus troops, the backing of Don warlords. He has them all. My army alone cannot defeat him. That is why I ask your cooperation. With the cavalry corps, we will outnumber them. We will have the advantage.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I'm sure, and I hope I have proven my sincerity. This serves all parties. We will bring peace to the Dawn, and the Timekeeper will learn what she seeks of Earth. If you agree, everything will be settled within a week. You have my word. The sunlight is fading, so is our time. I hope the deal can be made now. It must have taken some convincing, especially with Sternova. She's rarely easy to sway.
I swore it would bring peace to the Dawn. Sabina objected, of course. Once a traitor, always a traitor. Her exact words.
She's right. The arcane incantation customized by Zeno for every arcanist commander, preventing the misuse of arcane skills. Never thought I'd see it again.
Your arcane skill can vanish an army in an instant. I must take precautions.
Ever cautious. Good. Though I'm surprised you still remember how to write it.
I knew a day would come when I'd need it. I never thought it would be for this. Keep your promise. The hawks are circling. They will devour me and Som if given the chance.
I know the Foundation wants no conflict between the cavalry and me, and the Timekeeper must have promised to vouch for you. Her words will not go unheard. Were it not for the Timekeeper's mission in Beregrad, they would have ordered you to leave the Dawn immediately. No 2-week buffer.
How did you learn this?
I do not need interception to know what the Joint Committee thinks, provided their membership remains unchanged. You're a Kazakh, so they sent you here to recruit new riders, for the same reason they do not want you stationed here in your hometown.
Don't speak like you know me, Igor. You and I are no longer brothers. Demotion, imprisonment, no matter what they hang upon me, I will do what I must to defend my home.
We were born and raised on this land. We both bade farewell to our families that day, leaving Beregrad and the steppe for the cold walls of Zeno. On a fine day, you can make out the church spire from here. The city is not as large as it was in '99. Back then, we could easily see the suburbs too.
Many things are different. All this will be washed away in time. Do not put too much weight on it.
But the steppe remains unchanged, and so do her people. The smell of grass and dirt is no different than at the century's end.
I still cannot trust you. Krotov is but one stain on the dawn. There are many more to be blotted. The Golden Famine will strip the steppe bare. Her people will either starve or leave. Most will have to live off their food stores. Some poor folk have none at all.
What does the Foundation believe to be the cause?
They haven't investigated. The Foundation is stretched thin. The steppe is not worth their focus. Our best hope may be the next storm. If it is kind, the dawn will wake as she should in the next era.
This heat is the result of an arcane ritual.
A ritual? Bending the weather over the entire lower dawn. How can it be done?
Commander!
Yes.
Igor.
This is for Alyosha!
soldier! What do you think you're doing?
Alyosha! My brother! You killed him! You killed him in Sao Paulo! Why did you do it? Because he wasn't an arcanist? Because he wouldn't help you cozy up to the Mana scum?
Your commanders may execute any soldier who sabotages the army's strategic goals as a traitor. This is Xeno law.
Let him go.
This is my army. You have no say here.
Let go of me!
Sure, it was me.
Father! Burakov! Don't even think about protecting that bastard!
I'm letting it go, and so are you. Many of your cavalry have long served Xeno. They will protect him. Pursuing this will only undermine morale. Nothing matters more than unity in the army. I taught you this. Your cavalry must be united, brothers and sisters on the battlefield. This is what they are, a family.
The hatred of those who once trusted you. A bullet to the chest, Krotov's betrayal, a home soon to be aflame. Remember what you have wrought, Igor.
I can never forget. About the ritual that caused the Golden Famine. It was Manus Vindictor's doing, composed of multiple rites. Their goal is to expand west, first the Don, then the Dnieper. Soon, millions of square kilometers of land will grow no crops. All of Europe will face hunger.
What sort of ritualist has the power to change the weather over such an area?
Remember, Ivan, our enemy is a resurrected deity.
Keep breathing.
Is he dead?
I overestimated the human's mental capacity. Next time, I won't make the same mistake.
Why not bring them to the iceberg? Or do you aim to monopolize the fruits of the experiment?
Every glorious achievement is hers.
I have no time for your little experiments. My army departs for Beregrad in 2 hours.
Beregrad? We will eventually conquer the city, plunder it of its wealth and vitality. But departing now, you say? There were no such orders from the iceberg. Starvation will be our enemy's end.
She entrusted me an army and the power to deploy them. Now that Igor and Ivan have met, they are sure to head to Beregrad. I must stop them. My army is ready. This is my chance to eliminate Igor for good. If you won't give me the boon, I will take it myself.
The loss of one right will affect the efficacy of many others. If the weather cools and winter returns, our attack on the Eastern Front will be jeopardized. Our entire project will be delayed. Your privilege has its limits, General. You and your followers will accept the trial. It is only a matter of time.
Watch your tone, Ritualist. You never asked Igor and his men to wear the mask. You have no right to ask us. Igor is a weak, indecisive coward who doesn't dare face his true desires. I am greater than he will ever be.
Do you think a gun to the head will scare me? Death is but a return to her embrace. She will resurrect our Arcanus, clarify our deeds. I will die with her name on my lips.
Monsters.
How many more will die for this?
They die because of you, Garon. The decision was yours.
If joining you will teach you to respect life, then I will do so. But it is unclear what difference my choice will make. These people will still die by your hand, only for another cause.
I am not so deranged as the Manas. I simply value efficiency.
If you are not one of them, if you detest their behavior, why do you work for them?
They work for me. These lunatics know nothing of military tactics. They simply point in a direction and let their entire force loose. What similarity could I possibly have with them?
You both start wars, bringing destruction and bloodshed wherever you walk.
Our purposes are different.
It doesn't seem so different to me.
A pity you have to go. It's rare I meet someone worth more than a few words of conversation.
Andreas, Why do you bind me? The ritualist has already limited my movement.
I have other plans for you.
What are they so scared of? The cavalry is here to protect them.
After all the chaos, letters from the front, soaring prices, bandits. Beregrad is worn thin, even afraid of its own shadow.
Just like the people of Tamarovka.
You didn't keep the cavalry's orders confidential?
Word always gets out.
Then the citizens must know that you will soon withdraw from the Don. With no one left to protect them, they have lost all faith. They do not know why the cavalry comes. I'm certain their minds are filled with the worst possibilities. They think you will plunder the city, no doubt. That's most of what they have faced since this began.
I see. We'll find a man of standing. Fyodor Petrovich, perhaps, and convince him we bear no ill.
People don't understand what they cannot see with their own eyes, and you cannot tell them about the foundation of Xeno. They have already formed a militia, preparing for the worst. All we can do is remain discreet and avoid adding fuel to the fire.
We must end this quickly. Deal with Krotov. Captured or killed, it doesn't matter. Destroy the ritual and return the steppe to what she once was.
And aid the timekeeper in her mission.
1 week, Igor. That was your word. Do not forget it.
I suggest we entrust the ritual issue to Lilia's flight unit. They have the element of surprise. An aerial strike will give the Manus little time to react.
Already done. The coordinates you gave are with Lieutenant Lilia. He's working on an air raid plan as we speak.
I will leave Beregrad to you. The timekeeper waits for me at the church.
What she seeks is in a church.
What kind of church is this? Place is abandoned. Capitan, I don't know what you're looking for here, but you got to take care of yourself. Especially...
I will, Lilia. Have a good flight.
Never had a bad one. Though smashing into the Vice President's office would make it a little better than the rest.
Lieutenant Lilia, my interests do not conflict with the Timekeepers. The coordinates I provided are correct. We are on the same side.
I am not worried. If you dare to lie about this, you're not leaving the city alive. But no matter what you do, now or in the future, I'll never forget what you did in Sao Paulo. I'll live through this war, and I hope you do too, so I can walk you to the judgment seat myself and see you punished for everything you've done. And if the court doesn't sentence you to death, I will.
Lieutenant, I know what I've done. I see the faces of those I sacrificed more clearly than anyone. I look forward to my judgment day.
So do I.
Let's go, Timekeeper. What we search for is underneath the church.
Underneath?
As there is change, so do landmarks. There was a time the Amber Room was buried beneath the market even. The church's cellar is deep, near the periphery of the Amber Room. Ptolemy led the digging of the simple tunnel between them.
Timekeeper, are you sure you want to go down there alone?
It's all right, Sonetto. Only Igor and I are allowed in the Amber Room. That was the deal. You and Marsha can just wait for me here. What's that light ahead?
The lighting system my man built before.
Before? When they dug the tunnel?
Earlier than that.
A metro station. Looks like Cold War period. What's it doing here?
It's because of the Amber Room. The range of its storm immunity expanded, covering the station.
The immunity range expanded? So this isn't the center of the Amber Room?
Of course not. There was a metro station here when the Foundation and Zeno built the laboratory.
A laboratory built in collaboration between the Foundation and Zeno?
There is still some distance to the Amber Room. Let's talk on the way. Much remains to explain. The Foundation and Zeno have worked on many projects together, of many security levels. I am now free to talk of them. After the second storm, several Xeno generals and committee members requested my military support for a research project on the storm. At first, I thought it was similar to the Changeling project. Shady perhaps, but not too harmful.
That project still caused harm to tourists at the Green Lake campsite and the surrounding residents.
This is nothing compared to what the Ember Room did. After I joined the project, my orders were to station on the outskirts of Beograd and build a military zone to protect the underground site. At the same time, the Foundation asked for a thorough review of all soldiers who served Xeno after the first storm, but did not appear in any 1999 records at headquarters.
Were they not registered?
No, their records were flawless in each branch across the world. But compared to headquarters records from 1999, anomalies were found. Some had similar resumes and ranks, but different photos from those filed in headquarters, as if their identities were stolen or replaced. Xeno also encountered people whose faces matched their archive, but whose names were different, with no connection to Xeno at all. Sound familiar, Timekeeper?
Yes. Mr. Duncan in Sao Paulo. His appearance matched an acquaintance of mine. A man I saw dissolve in the storm.
I was tasked with locating these abnormalities and bringing them to the Amber Room. For what purpose, I did not know. The guard there confided to me that people look different after leaving, as if no longer themselves.
Did you ever consider finding out what was going on?
No. Back then, my faith was firm. I wholeheartedly believed in the Foundation's vision of peace and honored my duty. That is to say, I followed orders. That led to my deepest regret. After the sixth storm, they brought in Earth.
The Foundation found Erd that long ago.
Specifically, those leading the Amber Room project did. By order of the Pax House, all information on the project was sealed. The two subsequent storms came suddenly. During that time, something happened to Earth. Something different. During one storm, she escaped, but the secrecy of the project left us without manpower to find her. This is what led to her multiple disappearances in the following storms.
She could have stayed in the safe zone, couldn't she?
Indeed. From my view, the Foundation only searched for her to cover for their mistakes. I remember well the last time I saw Earth. It was on a vast land. Dangerous. Barren. Much like the Dawn Steppe.
In Antarctica?
That was Dr. Doras. I talk of Earth. When I saw her in Sao Paulo, I knew her at once, both by her appearance and by her unique, calm bravery. But Dr. Doras was not the woman I knew in 1999. She was lost, a soul trying to reclaim memory and identity.
In other words, the last time you saw the Erd you knew was before the first storm.
Correct. In 1999, the year the first storm rose rain from the earth. This is the second event I want to tell you about. At that time, our army stood ready in Kazakhstan for a war none had ever seen before. Miss Earth, the army is combat ready.
Thank you for letting me know, Admiral. At the moment they start the ritual, they'll be their most vulnerable. I need to be close to its center at that time.
Understood. You know what you are doing. I believe in you. Their defenses are weak. There is no need to worry, Miss Earth. Everything will go smoothly.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about her.
You mean your daughter?
Yes. She's still too young to understand all this.
The SPDM will take good care of her.
The Foundation made the same promise. I suppose it's the only way.
Manus Vindictae held its first space-time ritual on December 31st, 1999.
If they had succeeded, that ritual would have brought time back to the blank era. Antarctica was their second attempt. The results were much the same. The flood summoned by the ritual was incomplete and turned into the first storm. I promised Earth the operation would go smoothly, but I lied. Neither Xeno nor the Foundation had any idea how powerful the Manus' defensive ritual was. The situation was desperate. We had only one order: advance, regardless of the casualties. When the storm rose, it swallowed the details of the war. Yet the weight of it haunts me still. The grief of sending my soldiers to die. Like the flame of a candle, they were extinguished in an instant. If it weren't for the storm blurring my memories, I would have left Xeno and the Foundation far sooner.
Then what ultimately led to your betrayal?
We've arrived. It was the Ember Room project. It showed me the Pax House's arrogance. By now, I don't know which shows less respect for life, the Foundation or Manus Vindictae. I once thought that we fought and sacrificed for a firm conviction, to bring a bright and peaceful future. But I can fool myself no longer. The Pax House may aim to build a peaceful future for both humans and Arcanists, but their means are no longer justifiable. And with Arcana as she is, this is a war for gods. How can we stand, let alone claim victory as mere mortals? How I wish to have a god on my side, Timekeeper. What lies in the Ember Room, I cannot fully say. Data fragments, Miss Earth's words, whatever it is, she wants you to have it. Destiny has seen it survive several storms, waiting for this hour, for you. This is a door only you and Miss Earth may open. Go. Walk through it.
I'm still not sure if you're telling the truth. But thank you for bringing me here, Igor.